Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and very good morning. Munawwar Hamid Mangalwala from Pakistan. In today's session, we will discuss about double entry system of accounting. Double entry system of accounting is backbone of accounting. It's a very important topic. So I will go in steps so you people can understand. Thank you. You see, when you take red color and when you take white color and when you mix them, you get a new color which is called pink. It means whenever you will take red color and mix with the white color, you will always get the result in pink color. This is by default. By default means you cannot change few things. These are fixed. Similarly, in accounting, there are few rules which you cannot change. These are fixed. So the first thing which you must know to understand double entry system of accounting is what? That is dead click. D-E-A-D. D-E-A-D. I repeat, D-E-A-D. Dead. The first D stands for term debit. The first D stands for debit. E for expenses, A for assets, and D for drawings. So what did I make? I made dead. The second term is click. C-L-I-C. C-L-I-C. Click. The first C means credit. L means liabilities. E means C-L-I. I means income and C means capital. I repeat, D-E-A-D, dead. D, debit. E, expenses. A, asset, and D, drawings. Dead. Now click. C, credit. For C, credit. L, liabilities. I, income, and C, capital. So whenever you will use the term, the mnemonic, this mnemonic, dead click, when you use this dead click, you will understand the rule of double entry. This was one thing. You did not understand, you just learn one thing, dead click. Debit, D means debit, D for debit. Debit means, in the last session I told you, D means left hand side of a T-shape. That's all. Now, here the next term, expenses. Whenever you make a payment and you receive a service or product, or even you did not make the payment, you just receive the service or product, you need to record expense. You need to record expenses. Because suppose you made the payment today and you receive the service, it means you need to record expense. But it is quite possible that you made the payment of last year. Today you are making the payment of last year. So this is not the expense of today's. Or it is quite possible that you are making the payment of tomorrow. This is not today's expense. So you just remember, whenever you are receiving the service or product, either you make the payment or you do not make the payment, you need to record expense. This is expense. Dead click. In dead click, you understand debit. Debit is the left hand side. E for expenses, you understand expenses. Now D-E-A. A for assets. A for assets. Assets are economic resources. Assets are economic resources. Like we have fixed assets, property, plant, equipment. We have current assets, bank, cash, prepayment, account receivable, inventory. A for asset. DEA, and the last D is drawings. Drawings means whenever the owner takes money or takes goods or stock or inventory for personal use. Business and owner, two different things, which is called business entity concept. So whenever you are taking the money for personal use or you are taking goods from the business for personal use, it is called drawings. Drawing is a contra capital account. Now, whenever expense, now I am discussing about debt, then I will discuss click. So first thing is debt. So first D, debit. E for expenses. A for assets. D for drawing. So whenever expense, assets or drawing, whenever expense, assets or drawing will increase in any transaction, like I purchased a car, so car is an asset. So when it's not an expense, because of this is a capital expenditure. Capital expenditure means when you are not buying car every day. You purchase the car maybe after 5 years, but you purchase the goods every day. So suppose you purchase, and whenever you are making expenses again and again, that's called revenue expenditure. So either you make a revenue expenditure or you make a capital expenditure. Whenever expense increase, you need to record on the debit side of the T account. Debt, click. I am discussing debt. Whenever expense increase, debt says record on the debit side. Assets, DEA. Whenever assets increase, like you purchase a car, you purchase inventory, you purchase furniture, a piece of furniture. So whenever you are buying assets, again you need to record on the debit side the assets. And whenever you are taking money for personal use or you are taking goods for personal use from the business, it's called drawing. So whenever you are whenever you are making the drawing, you need to record on the debit side. So that says expense, assets and drawing, whenever increase, debit. And remember, expense, assets and drawing, whenever decrease, we record on the credit side. This is reverse of debt. I am not discussing click, I am discussing just debt. So rule is what? So from here we can reach at a rule. Expense, assets and drawing, whenever increase, we record on the debit side. Expense, assets and drawing, whenever decrease, we record on the credit side. Debit and credit are nothing, just two sides of a T shape. Now repeat whatever I told you, you repeat on a piece of paper. Now I come on the second term of debt click, that is click. C stands for credit, L liabilities, I income, income means revenue, and last C is capital. So the first C is credit. Credit is, I told you, debit is the left hand side of a T shape, credit is right hand side of a T shape. So whenever liabilities are increased, we record on the credit side. Whenever income, liabilities means loan, obligation. I have taken some loan from a friend or from some bank. It means loan is increasing. Don't look at the cash, just think about loan. Loan is increasing. We know that money will also come, but at the moment we are not looking at the money side, we are looking at the liability side, and then we will make a double entry. At the moment we are understanding the things one by one. So when liability increase, we record on the credit side. Whenever income increase, income means I have provided my services to you people and I receive the money, or I have provided my services to you and I receive a promise from you that you will make the payment to me against my services or against the product which I sold you. You get the point? So basically we are discussing here whenever liabilities or income increase, we record on the credit side. CLI. You understand? Liabilities increase, you record on the credit side. Income increase, you record on the credit side. And the last item, capital. Capital means investment. I made some investment from my pocket into my business. So it means my business is going up. My capital is going up. So whenever my capital is going up, it means I need to record in the capital account on the credit side. So whenever liabilities, income or capital increase, we record on the credit side, and whenever decrease, we record on the debit side. Now, whenever income expense, whenever income, liabilities and capital, when they decrease, we record on the debit side. Now we are taking things one by one. So in this session, we are recording, we are understanding the whole concept of debit and credit now by the transactions. A transaction is a financial information which must be in past with the money value. So I am making the first transaction. I bought a book by cash rupees 100. I bought a book by cash rupees 100. So here I am going to introduce 4 IQs, 4 important questions. Whenever a transaction comes before you, you ask 4 questions. Question number 1, what items? Question number 2, their types. Question number 3, increase or decrease. Question number 4, debit or credit. Debit or credit. So now the first transaction. I bought a book by cash, rupees 100. Question number 1, what items are involved? Answer, book and cash. What is their type? Book is asset, cash is also asset. Question number 3, book and cash, what is happening to them? Book is increasing, cash is decreasing. Question number 4, what is debit, what is credit? Rule says asset increase debit, and in this transaction another asset is cash which is decreasing. So asset decrease credit. When you go to my YouTube channel, my both sons, Nusair and Zafir, they have given, I think so, 20 years before or 15, 17 years before, they have given the same presentation, debit and credit, what happens, the rule of debit and credit by Nusair and Zafir. I lost Zafir in a road accident 7 years back. Alhamdulillah, Nusair is studying in his bachelor's. So anyways, so bottom line, book, debit, cash, credit. One asset increasing, what items are involved? Book and cash. What is their type? Book asset, cash asset. Okay, what increase, what decrease? Book asset increase, cash asset decrease. Book debit, when asset increase, debit. When cash asset decrease, credit. Very good. Now expenses. I make the payment of rent expense 5,000. What items are involved? Rent and cash. Rent expense, cash asset. Rent expense increase because of I received the services. Expense increase being debited. Cash, the second item, asset which is decreasing, credit. So we understand about expense. DEA, assets. In the first example, book and cash, I explained. Drawings. Munawwar has taken cash for personal use from the business. What items are involved? Drawing and cash. Drawing always, whenever increase, debited. Cash asset, decrease, credited. Drawing debit, cash credit. This is the complete double entry. DEAD. Now click. Credit. Credit. CL, liabilities. I have taken a loan from the bank for rupees 5,000 in cash. What items are involved? Loan and cash. What is their type? Loan, liability, cash asset. What increase, what decrease? Loan, liability increase. I have taken the loan increase, and cash, asset also increase. So rule says loan, liability, when increase, credited. But before that, cash, asset, increase, debit. So what is the double entry? Cash debit, loan credit. CLI. Now the next item, income. I received fee income in cash. What items are involved? Cash and income. Cash, asset, increase, debit. Income also increase because of I provided my services. Income also increase. When increase is being credited. So what is the double entry? Cash debit, fee income credit. Because the rule says when income increase on the credit side. CLIC, last item, capital. I made some investment into the bank. I repeat, I made some investment into my business, like 500,000. What items are involved? Cash and investment. I made an investment in my business, cash by cash, rupees 500,000. What items are involved? Cash and capital. Cash and capital. What is their type? Cash, asset, investment, capital. Cash, asset, investment, capital. I put into my business. In business, cash is increasing. The same cash is also investment. Investment also increasing. So cash, asset increase, debit and loan. Here is capital. Cash, asset increase and capital investment increase as well. So cash, debit, investment means capital increasing, capital credit. So what is the double entry? Cash debit, capital credit. This is the complete set by which you understood the double entry system of accounting. So two things important: asset increase, debit; asset decrease, credit. Why? By default. Expense increase, debit; expense decrease, credit. Why? By default rule. Asset decrease, credit; expense decrease, credit. Why? By default. Income increase, credit; capital increase, credit; liabilities increase, credit. Why? By default. Income decrease, debit; liabilities increase, debit; capital decrease, debit. Remember, never ever two debit, two credit at once. Always one debit, one credit. This is double entry system of accounting. Every debit, the total of every debit equal to total of every credit. You understood? Fine. So after this rule, you remember 4 IQs. What items are involved in a transaction? What is their type? What increase, what decrease, what debit, what credit. By this you will understand the rule of, you understood the rule of debit and credit. You can see many videos. I have many videos on my channel as well, and you can see other videos related to debit and credit. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Pakistan Zindabad.